Hey, this is Karen with Over the Artsy Moon, and today I'm showing you how to paint with a little bit of SnowTex and to add a bit of that snowy feeling to your border or your edging. And then we're also going to add a little bit of glitter in there. I don't know if you can see it. So I did this to my Marion Suite that's available inside the Artsy Moon Paint Club, and now I'm going to do the same or something similar to my Baking Spirits Bright. I already have the ribbon on there, but I'll just carefully go around there. I'll live dangerously. Okay, this is the SnowTex, and it's from DecoArt. You can usually get it at any craft store. It's probably available online too, but you just got to be careful, okay? And you want to give it a good stir when you first open it up. This is pretty brand new, so it is nice and loose, and you can see it's got some granules that look like freshly fallen snow, and it has that feeling of frosting to it. So really goopy and fun to play with, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and use my palette knife for the edges. So I don't want a ton of it, but I'm just going to wipe off the excess on both sides here and then just take a smidge. I might dry that off because I think the drying time is like 5 minutes. So let me just rinse this off of in my water, and I'll just wipe off that edge of the palette knife. You could use a plastic knife for this if you wanted, something like that. But I do like this palette knife that has this little bump here, so it's raised when you're working with it. It just works better for me in my experience, but everybody has their differences, their preferences. So go for whatever works for you. So I'm going to actually start up here. We'll just take some on the back of our brush, or our palette knife, I should say. And this will remind me to kind of keep this area with that ribbon down. Okay, so I have the snowflakes. I'm just covering them up. That's okay if they're all the way up there. And you can see I'm just applying it willy-nilly. So take some, wipe it off on the edge, and then just pull across a bit. If it gets on the other side, you can also pull it off there. So it's a little different than modeling paste because modeling paste is more like the consistency is smoother, and we like this texture. It's made for this kind of look, so you do get that snowy look. I could keep it a little less instead of going all the way down. So you just keep on reloading your palette knife and just play with it. It's a little unwieldy in some places, like if you put it on other parts of the painting, you probably want to use a brush just to keep it in check and where you want it. So if you don't want it quite so low, let me just scrape off a little bit here. I could use my paintbrush, my wet paintbrush, just to soften this a little bit. And then I could wipe it off if I wanted to. So I'll just show you how that works. I don't mind it if it's farther down, but okay, so that would work too. It dries really fast, honestly. It's amazing. Okay, back to the palette knife. And I like lifting it up a bit so I can kind of scrape it down. I left a few small gaps in between these applications. Really up to you how you want to do it. You could also put it on the letters. I'll show you a different one that I added the SnowTex to my 3D letters. We have some kits available if you're in the Artsy Moon Paint Club that you can order with our partner Holy Rustic and with the Artsy Moon Paint Club designs. So I don't want to forget and not show you. Hang on one sec. Let me grab that because I feel like I will forget. So you can see right here. See how the Marion Suite, I just put it on top of the letters and it just looks like a little bit of drippy snow. So lots of fun. Play with it and do your own thing and make it your own creation from start to finish. I love when people personalize things and they just put their own spin on it. Maybe you change the background for something. Maybe you change some details like the eyes if it was a character like this. It's all about being individual and unique when you're creating artwork. And it always happens. Even if you paint it exactly the same way as me, it usually does turn out with your own spin on it. So just can't help it. That's the way we're made, right? Okay. Oops, sorry, I went down a little too far there maybe. All right, hopefully that sound is not driving you crazy. Okay, so that is super easy and pretty fast to do. I'm gonna rinse off my palette knife. I'll just paint off that excess there and wipe it off on my rag or paper towel. Good to go. And then let's close this up nice and tight. So for my glitter paint, I have the red nebula from Galaxy, that is DecoArt's Galaxy Glitter, and I have the clear ice comet. Okay, so these are both really pretty. You don't necessarily have to use for this. I'm just showing you how to do the technique, okay? I'm sure you could figure it out, but I'll show you regardless since you're here. I'm just going to pour a little bit of that glitter paint and then maybe a little bit of my red nebula. All right, let's grab our detail brush here. I don't know, no, it's still wet. So we'll just slide this over slightly here. Good planning, right? I'm gonna put some of this on my berries. Oh yeah, I love how that's getting those nice and bright. So pretty. A little bit over here, maybe just a bit of the middle sections here, not all the way to the shadow areas and maybe not all the way down to the bottom areas. I'll show you in a second so you can see the edges of this. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So much fun. Okay, so can you see how it's just like glittering and so beautiful. And if you want to add just a little bit to the top of your scarf, I would stay, if this was what you had painted, you would want to stay with the parts that are going to catch the light, so the highlighted areas. So just an example of how you could do this, and I hope this is helpful. I'll do a little bit of the other one as well. It just makes you want to put it everywhere because it's so pretty. Maybe a little bit on our cookies. I'm just dotting a little bit on there. And let me do my other color too. So for this one, I will take it and put it in my, whoops, I grabbed the red again. Let me take my bigger brush. That'll definitely be easier. So just get enough on there so you have quite a bit. You see how it's glittering there. And then go to your brightest spots, your highlighted areas, and just add that in. So cute. Don't throw it everywhere like I did. And same thing over here. We'll just put a little bit on the right side, which is catching the light on the arm here, the thumb, the mitten, and then a bit over here too, maybe on the lip of this pan. And then if you also want to do a little bit on your snowflakes, you could do that too. I'm just going to go to the biggest ones here and kind of pull that out a bit. All right, so just a quick little demo. I hope you like this and it gives you some inspiration for your own SnowTex and glitter paint use. I don't know if you can see, yeah. I know it looks silver in for the white there, but it's actually not silver. It's just the way it looks on camera. It looks more white in reality. All right, happy painting, everyone.